So I did this video about the 10 best areas to move to in Florida. I'll link it below and I'll put it so you can watch the complete video at the end of this video. But I'm getting a lot of feedback saying, hey, why are you picking Tampa Bay area as your favorite place? And that's what I'm going to talk about. So I'm not saying Tampa, the city itself. I'm saying, yeah, it includes Tampa, the city, but the surrounding area, which includes Tampa Bay. So we're talking about Pasco County, Pinellas County, Hillsborough County. You know, there's so many benefits of living here compared to the other 9 places that I had on that list. Don't get me wrong, those other places are great. But for me, since I travel Florida all the time, Tampa Bay is probably the best area out of all of them, and I'm going to explain why. Number one is the beaches. Like I wrote some notes down. Clearwater Beach, St. Pete Beach, Honeymoon Island, they're all nearby. So all the beaches are nearby, and people say, well, you know, you go down to Miami Beach, that's gorgeous. Yeah, it is gorgeous. But I'm trying to put this video to explain why, as a whole, I think Tampa Bay is the best place. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. Just comment below and tell me what area you think and why. So beaches. Affordable compared to other cities in Florida, okay? Tampa's not cheap. And I'm not saying it's cheap, but it's cheaper than Miami and it's cheaper than Naples, okay? So I had Miami on the list of the top 10 and I had Naples on the list. And I love both of those areas, but you can't compare the cost of living in those areas compared to Tampa. Tampa's definitely cheaper to live. So that's another big thing. Job market, okay? So yes, the job market, there's more hospitality, you know, in Miami and in Orlando than in Tampa, but if you're into tech jobs and everything, Tampa wins out on that. Diverse foods, okay? Cuban sandwiches, Ybor City, fresh seafood, all over. I mean, whatever kind of food you want, you get in Tampa. And people are going to comment below, well, go down to Miami. You have a diverse food selection too. Yes, you do have a diverse food selection in Miami, but the prices, let's go back to the prices. We're doing this as a whole, why Tampa Bay, in my opinion, is better. Thriving sports. Like if you're into sports, we have the Bucks, we have the Rays, we have soccer. You know, there's plenty of sports to do. And then the Yankees have their spring training here, the Phillies have their spring training here. So even if you're a fan, and I know a lot of people from Canada actually fly down here to watch a Montreal Canadian game in Tampa because it's actually cheaper to go here than to actually go in Montreal and watch the games. Okay, outdoor activities. And I'm going to explain what's the biggest thing towards the end, so make sure you watch it. Outdoor activities, boating, fishing, hiking, kayaking, biking trails, easy accessible. Yes, the other areas, some of them do have all that stuff, but we have like the Pinellas Trail here. We have a big trail right in my backyard over here. There's a huge trail that I can go right on. You know, I don't have to drive anywhere. Another big benefit of Tampa Bay, okay? This area is great for retirees, okay? Compared to, you know, the family, we have a lot of 55 and older communities, very family-friendly suburbs, you know, and I do inspections, so I go in all these places. And it's just nice. I'm not saying that these other areas that I picked on the top 10 list don't have it, but it feels like Tampa Bay has a little bit of everything, whatever you're looking for. You want city life, you got city life. You want a little country, you know, life, you know, less people, you could get that too in Tampa Bay. Access to theme parks. Not only do we have like Busch Gardens here right in Tampa, but Disney and Universal and all that, SeaWorld, you're talking about an hour and a half drive. So that's a big reason why I pick it. Like I can get in my car in the morning, go to Disney, enjoy myself, or go to Universal, enjoy myself, and be back by dinner time. It's really not that bad. So I feel like it's so centrally located, like cultural. If you're into cultural hotspots, museum, theater, historical district, like Ybor City, you know, entertainment, sports, country concerts, you know, There's always something to do in Tampa Bay. And in some areas on the top 10 list that I picked, there isn't always something to do. They're more of a laid back area. Festivals, events year round, Gasparilla, Margarita Fest, countless food events. I could tell you pretty much, Safety Harbor, Tarpon Springs, down in Tampa, Dunedin, there's always something going on the weekend. So if you're like, oh, what are we going to do this weekend? I don't think a weekend goes by that I'm like, oh, what do you want to do? I talk to my wife and friends, like, what do you guys want to do? There's always something to do. Here's a big thing why I picked Tampa too. Easy travel options. Tampa International Airport, Clearwater St. Pete Airport, okay? Like we just booked the ticket to go to New Hampshire, and we're going to Allegiant. It's like $59 to fly to New Hampshire one way and $39 to return the other way. So it's just convenient. It's like if we want to fly out of where we are in Tampa Bay, it's easy to get anywhere you want to get, okay? Big thing, one of the other reasons I picked Tampa Bay is waterfront lifestyle. Plenty of homes on the bay, marina, and boat friendly. You guys all know that I'm really, really into boats. I'm really into fishing. And I love the waters. I love the channels here. And, the Gulf of Mexico is much calmer than, the Atlantic. So it's just, that's why I like it, and it doesn't get that deep. So like over here in the Gulf, pretty much for every mile you go out, you're about a foot deeper. So like I know some spots that you go 15, 20 miles out and you're in 20 feet of water. And you can, in clear days, you could actually see the bottom. And the fishing is unbelievable, okay? Okay, if you have kids, the schools here are some of the best rated schools. So just keep that in mind. My kids are all grown up. Like I said, business, startup, tech, it's growing over here. And here's the biggest reason why I think Tampa Bay is the best place to live compared to the other 9 that I picked. I wrote it down. Life in Tampa feels like a mix of city conveniences and coastal relaxation. So I've been to Miami, I've been to Fort Lauderdale, I've been to Naples, and just like, I just feel like Miami and Fort Lauderdale and those areas are just too fast paced. I come from New York and I'm used to it, but I want to get away with it, get away from it. I feel like Tampa Bay is a more relaxing area for what I'm looking for. And those are some of the reasons why I think Tampa Bay, it should be number 1 on the top 10 list that I did. I'll link it over here so you guys can watch it. And do me a favor, consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel. It's greatly appreciated. And comment below. And if you disagree with me, great. Tell me what place in Florida is the best, if any. And I'll reply. Thank you and have a great day.